This campaign is not a slogan. It is a responsibility, because we're living through a moment where truth is being tested, twisted, diluted, and in too many places deliberately replaced with distortion. When truth is weakened, hatred grows stronger. Over the last year, Yad Vashem UK has expanded our education work, reaching deeper into schools and communities with rigorous, evidence-based Holocaust resources that help young people recognize distortion and understand the facts. We have supported Holocaust survivors by capturing and sharing their stories through films and books, creating opportunities and environments where they can speak comfortably, and preserving their legacy through powerful cultural projects, including survivor portrait sculptures by the renowned sculptor Francis Siegelman. We transformed our digital presence and reach with over 500,000 hits during 2025. Most importantly, we're seeing a real shift. More young people are joining our events, and our online community is increasingly pushing back against anti-Semitism and misinformation with confidence and facts. Over the years, we have had 71 travelling exhibitions with notable partners such as Arsenal, Chelsea, HSBC, NatWest, Barclays, and many other leading organisations. Now, why does this campaign matter so much? Because the Holocaust was not an accident of history. It was not a vague tragedy that somehow happened. It was a targeted, engineered genocide. It was designed with purpose, and it was built using words first, propaganda, accusations, conspiracy theories, and the steady destruction of truth. Then it became policy, then it became law, then it became action. That is why Yad Vashem exists. To protect truth as a defense against history repeating itself, and to counter anti-Semitism with evidence, education, and moral clarity. And today, we are seeing something deeply alarming. We are seeing Holocaust denial and distortion rising. We are seeing the language of genocide being misused and weaponized. We are seeing facts edited, inverted, and turned into narratives that don't just misunderstand history, but attack it. And we are seeing anti-Semitism spreading through exactly the same channels that spread disinformation everywhere, online, at speed, with confidence, and often without consequence. How do we respond to hate, Holocaust denial, and the misusage of the word genocide? We respond with truth. Truth that is documented, truth that is teachable, truth that is shareable, truth that gives young people the confidence to stand up and say, that is not true, and I can prove it. And there is one more reason this campaign is urgent: time. The remaining Holocaust survivors are aging. Every year, more voices are lost forever. If we do not record their testimony now, in their words, in their presence, then we lose something that can never be recreated. So we're investing heavily in filming the remaining survivors in the UK as much as we can, preserving their stories with the care, professionalism, and respect they deserve. And Yad Vashem is the guardian of much of this historical record, preserving these materials, making them accessible for education and research, and continuing to verify and document evidence as further archives are opened and additional materials become available.
Yad Vashem UK has an important role to play in the wider community. If Yad Vashem had not been started all those decades ago, I'm not sure that today's world would actually be able to promote the education that is necessary, the understanding, and most importantly, the kindness that is needed to ensure that we have a world to live in the future.
We do this for another reason too, because some people seek to deny even the most basic reality, claiming survivors are actors and that what they described has been staged. We must say this clearly. That claim is not skepticism, it is deliberate distortion. Survivor testimony is not isolated or unverified. When a survivor speaks, truth is not a matter of opinion, and it will outlive all of us. Truth Matters is our commitment to three things: education that equips, to expand Holocaust education that gives young people and communities the tools to recognize distortion, understand the facts, and push back with confidence and clarity in schools, workplaces, and online. Empowering the next generation to counter antisemitism, to build an online toolkit for social media users, making it easy to access trusted resources, shareable content, and practical guidance on how to respond when antisemitism appears. This will include an interactive portal on our website designed especially to support younger audiences, giving information, support, and confidence to speak up, preserving testimony and bringing history to life through culture, to continue filming survivor testimony across the UK while we still can, and to expand creative and cultural initiatives that reach new audiences. Elie Wiesel said, "The opposite of love is not hate, but indifference. Indifference is exactly what allows distortion to spread and hatred to feel normal." He also said, "We must become the messenger's messengers. Now choose love. Be the messenger's messenger. Please give generously and stand with Yad Vashem UK so the truth is preserved, taught, and defended." Thank you for standing with us. Thank you for believing that truth matters. And thank you for helping us ensure that the truth lives on.